I'm being told I gotta say welcome to Dad Man Outdoors. I'm Jeff. This is son Dylan. Today we're gonna get into what are we doing? Oh, we're boiling traps is the video that we're getting into. Dyeing and waxing traps. A little bit of how we did it. I don't know if it's right, wrong, and different, but let's get into it.
Let's go.
So yeah, we're dyeing traps. They're in the snow. I've got this longwood trap dye stuff. I think I got it from a guy up in New York, actually, I think. I've never used it before, but the online media or online people said it's the best thing that there is. But anyway, yeah, we got that thing going that Papa got me for Christmas one year, the heater out in the garage. It's probably 20 degrees outside. This stuff looks like it's probably going to be brown, so I've just put water into this thing. Bought it at Tractor Supply, these like troughs.
Yeah, mini trough.
Mini troughs. So I'm just putting this whole bag in here. The fumes probably are not the best for you. I don't know what the makeup is of it, but whatever.
I didn't know boiling traps was even a thing.
Yeah, so I stopped just to put that in there, and then I'm just going to try to put this water over it, mix it as much as I can during the whole process. Turns it a nice brown. I'm not going to fill it about 3/4 of the way with water just to let it be kind of thing. This is probably the most dangerous part here is getting the propane lit. Try not to blow myself up.
And then what?
We are doing this safely. We do have the door cracked and everything, so it's not, you don't want to hear nothing about carbon monoxide. The door is open, if you can see out there. Snowing outside. It's kind of pretty. Up we go. So, I don't know.
That's fire safe? That trough is fire safe?
It's 3 o'clock. Is it fire safe? What do you mean?
Like it's not gonna, I don't know, melt or
Melt? It's aluminium. I mean, there's a piece of paper on the side of it. We'll see what happens. I mean, worst case is I turn the propane off and it dyes the floor. I mean, it's not a whole lot that I'm worried about.
Okay.
It's just kind of a little wind shelter.
What is it a GoPro? It's like a headpiece,
Yeah,
headgear?
you can like wear it on your.
About 20 minutes. It's 323. About 20 minutes to get it started to boil.
So they're going to be in it for an hour?
Yeah, so 25 minutes after, I'm just gonna dangle these chains over. Just put, I don't care what's happening with the anchors and everything that can go right in there. That's enough to pull it out. How many can we get in here? That water, you see how fast that water stopped boiling once some cold traps went in it? I want it completely submerged. I don't want anything, any areas, so that's, this won't go in there. There you go. We can talk Zolotech or one of them big outdoor boys, all those people who are great big giant YouTubers. That's rolling. I'm gonna just let it roll. I wonder if I could start melting wax over that. Guarantee I could. Let's try that. You know what I mean? And then we can start figuring out. What do we got here? This is odorless traps wax. Comes out of Cobleskill, New York. I don't know the guy. I don't know any of them. This is all stuff that I've bought, purchased myself. Nobody's sent me anything to do any of this with. Pete Rickard, Pete Rickard Company. PeteRickard.com out of Cobleskill, New York. It's 5 pounds of wax. We'll see how much we can get done. I don't know if that'll work or not, but it's worth a shot. We'll see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? It melts. That's what we're trying to do. Hey, baby.
No.
Sweetie turns up. She always talks about not doing it.
Yep.
So those have been in there for an hour. Grab me one of those ones that haven't been in there. One of the ones, not that one, like that. Those are pretty good. Like one that's been used. So that's the difference. A dyed one.
Might want to go closer.
Huh?
Might want to go closer.
Dyed one and non-dyed. You can see that. I'm gonna hang these up outside. Dylan can show you what we got set up outside to let them cool while the wax melts down in there. We'll let these drip. We'll put another load into the dye, and then ow, those are hot.
I don't know if you can see, but here's the wax. Just got a little setup going. The wax is coming in good. When you're done with the traps, dyeing them, gotta put some wax on it. But yeah, it's coming together pretty good for the first time.
Did you show them outside what you're hanging them on to dry? Just so they can see how we do it. I'm sure there's other ways, but you can see the difference in color of where it went in and where it was out too, for sure. Just hang these down here. They're just on nails on an old pallet. Probably can use some more. I don't know how many more traps we got in there.
Definitely can tell the difference. That one was silver and rusty last time we saw it. Now it's a little nice.
Wax is starting to melt down good. Just keep welting that. Gonna put in another load. Get as many done as we can. Might need to add some more water to that. Right now, it's not 100% melted down yet, but I feel like I'm going to need more to make it deep enough to be able to submerge the entire trap for 15 seconds. But just part of the process that we're trying to do it all at once. I think once these traps boil that are in here, we'll be able to transfer these out, back outside, and then do the wax and just kind of rotate to get the traps done. Is kind of my thought process in doing it. Just with one burner. If I had another burner, I probably could do more. I added more water. Probably going to take a little bit longer for it to come back up to boil, but we got this burner cranked up as far as we can go. It's about 20 minutes after 4 now, so we gave those other ones about 50 minutes of boil to get them to the point that they were at, and yeah, we'll go from there.
So, wasn't filming, but got a little too hot and it overboiled. Now it's on the ground, but that's okay. Basically, one thing to learn from this is to make sure you keep it in a safe spot. Make sure when you have it somewhere that it's okay if it gets dirty. Outside's probably the best place to do it. It's a little cold outside and it's snowing, so we decided to do it indoors, but we're not too worried about it.
Dad, man, got the wax finally made up. I think there's a total of 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, probably 15 pounds of wax if these are 1 pound, which I'm pretty sure that they are. You can see where we're at. I don't know where these came from, but this is a dyed wax that I got that I just wanted to add a little bit more, and you can see the color, how it's really starting to darken up. But I'm gonna get a trap from the drying rack that's been basically hung out here to dry after they came out of the dye. Kind of see the difference there of what went in the dye and what came out. But let's give this a whirl, see what happens. Hey Jax, hey boy. So it says for about 15 seconds, so if GoPro would turn on, I could see how much time it's been in there, but maybe 7, 8, 9. I went all the way down, so it's starting to boil. That's about all I would say it needs. It's probably that water mixing with it. Just a little bit of a sizzle happening, but all good.
Let that take off, dry out, make sure all the drip stop. I'm just shaking it to see. I'm gonna hand that to Dylan. I mean it's flashing, but I just want to see if that plate, that plate actuates in there nicely. You can see it flopping back and forth. That's what I couldn't tell if it was doing, but I think that trap is waxed and ready to go. All the way down. All parts are spinning, moving. I would 100% use that trap to go see if we can catch an animal. Set it nicely. Dad man. So all these came out with the snow. I'm just kind of getting the water, as much water off of them as I can. I don't know what's worse, but the wax and the hot wax and water doesn't mix very well. I just take it slow so it doesn't boil over. And I'm just trying not to let the wax and that boil over so it doesn't touch the flame. That's all I'm really trying to do. And I just lay it down in there. You know, they recommend 15 seconds. It doesn't take a whole lot. Kind of till it's up, you know, settles down, sizzling, bubbling. And bring it out of the trap, or out of the wax rather. Let it dangle, just let it drip off. Once all the drip stop, I have a bucket over here where I use a ground anchor, a piece of rebar in one bucket for the traps to set. I throw that in there. The ground anchor ones I have a separate bucket for, that all the ground anchor stuff has it without rebar in another bucket. Ground anchor stuff and then solid rebar traps go in another bucket. Kind of how I have it separated. Anyway, appreciate you watching. Next day, again, this is how the traps finished out. They all look good. Hands are a little bit numb, but they all function properly. Yeah, I think these are ready to go. Everything looks good. Hopefully they'll catch us an animal. The dye is just water and dye. It's froze over a little bit because it was super cold last night. Probably gonna end up just dumping that out. This wax I will break down and reuse it for next year's. I'll just break it down smaller pieces and wrap it back in cellophane. Appreciate Nickel Store for the traps. You know, everything was bought. I haven't got anything from these people. Logwood dye is the dye we used. The wax came from me, I don't know, a couple different companies, but F&T Post out of Michigan. Just look it up online and get the parts that you need. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Dad Man Outdoors. Smash that like button. See ya.